Hi guys, how is everyone doing? We are here in the 5th week of quarantine in California.
And we just wanted to shoot you guys an update on how things have been going for us here in our little abode. We've had a couple incidents that we shared in our last videotape.
Waking the kids up in the morning to do distance learning. So it has evolved through days of feeling frustrated that it was just a lot of pushbacks, and so now I think we're slowly getting there. So the goal is now waking up and getting ready for the day and going through the to-do list that we have set up for all of us as a family, and the time we remove the schedule part and the time, and if they get up at 11, that's actually a win. A reminder to all parents to just be flexible, because our kids probably stay up later anyways, and learning can be done at any time, and just break it down 15 minutes at a time, 30 minutes at a time, whatever works for each family. So just focus on starting the day in a positive way. So that's tip number one.
Sets the tone for the rest of what's to come. Don't adhere to schedules. That tends to be, put a lot more pressure on our children than they're really ready to handle right now. We've taken more of a checklist approach and have given them a little bit more empowerment to decide how to execute that checklist.
Set it up.
We certainly put a lot of breaks in between tasks, between each checklist item. They had the school stay it out for them. We do a little bit of math, take an hour off. Do a little bit of ELA, take some more time off, and eventually it'll get there. And that seems to be a much more less conflictive approach than what we've been doing in the past.
So tip number 2 is communicate with your teachers, so they know that you are working together on the school assignments together, and hopefully you'll have a little more room to wiggle, and just do your best. If you submit half of the math homework, if your kid needs your help to write things down, but they're telling you the process, if they can tell you the process, you can be their assistant. So just be flexible, partner up with them instead of telling them how to do it, and also let them make mistakes. So for our kid, when we see his work, he makes mistakes. If we try to correct him in the moment, that's just a trigger.
That's a no-starter.
So just this is a good opportunity to let our kids fail through their schoolwork, let them fail, and let them get direct input from their teachers. So that's tip number 2.
Tip number 3 is don't feel bad about putting all the school aside and just focusing on the relationship side, because that's where we had to step back after we had a big confrontation with one of our kids. And basically we just took 3 or 4 days off of school, just said no, and we just focused on rebuilding the connection between ourselves and
do time in, play their video games, take walks, do whatever, and don't forget your neurotypical sibling, because they're in the midst of all this as well. So we call that time in, when we just hang out and just do fun things together. So
I think lastly, what we learned too is we had to refocus on connecting with each other as parents and getting ourselves on the same page. Again, we are doing a lot of as suggested by all the experts. We sort of took turns going to our real work versus our home life, and unfortunately we would have to have some disconnects in how we were approaching the kids. So really had to make an effort to after the kids went to bed, just sit down and talk to each other and make sure we're approaching these problems with the same strategies.
So if you have a preteen and teen at your home, they're going to push back, and you're going to take turns being in a doghouse. So our son was mad, at Pete for many, many days. So I had to step up. But anyways, my point is, learn to step in or step up for each other with consent. So that way you're not stepping on each other's toes, but you can work together. And if you decide, okay, I need your help to help my son do this math, because I'm horrible at math, then when that happens, you actually step out of the room, so you're not adding to the stress. It's too many cooks in the pot.
Yeah.
So that's really important, that you just observe the dynamic, of your partner and your child, and respect that, and just talk about it, communicate, and just do it. Give them space.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. So we're all in this together, and if you need any help, send us a message, and hang in there, you guys. Take care.
Bye now.